I'm now going to go ahead and introduce Dr. Lotto Lai. He has more than 20 years experience working in a position of executive level, especially in the area of quality and innovation management, testing and certification in the testing and certification industry. His profession is in laboratory sciences. In addition, he has served the Hong Kong Society for Quality, HKSQ, since 1997. As a former chairman and fellow, he promotes quality, testing, and certification to different industries. And to further facilitate cooperation with international organizations such as the American Society for Quality, Asian Network for Quality. Furthermore, he has been appointed as a member of the Testing, Inspection, and Certification Industry Testing Training Advisory Committee by Hong Kong Qualifications Framework, Education Bureau, HKSAR, since 2010. In addition, he is the first Hong Kong observer in ISO TC 279 Innovation Management, nominated by Innovation and Technology Commission, ITC, HKSAR. Hello and welcome.
Hello, I'm here. I'm Lotto. So now I would like. Do you see my presentation?
You're coming in slightly broken, but I can see your presentation.
Okay. So start now.
Yes, please.
Okay. My topic is innovation methodology and training case in Hong Kong universities. First, I would like to introduce the quality education in Hong Kong, and then I would also briefly how I developed the innovation methodology education in Hong Kong, especially I revamped the CTU course and also Polytechnic University course. And I added key elements related to innovation, especially aesthetics is a China original discipline in innovation methodology. At the end, I will share some of my students' assignment and project related to the revamped course. So, international academic faculty is arranged many activities I attended before. And the first symposium talking about quality education in history is in Hong Kong, 2012. So it is a very good remember to study. So quality education in Hong Kong. Our society contribute to Hong Kong qualifications framework, HKQF, since 2011. And what is the role of the society? Is want to fill the gap between university and the industry through education, experience, and the know-how. So we would like to fill this gap. And then we introduce different certificate and accredit different course in university related to our certified quality engineer, certified Six Sigma Green Belt, certified Six Sigma Black Belt, and also certified laboratory quality specialist in the different university and specific course. So we will develop the POK and see their university contests matching our POK, and they will accredit their student. For Hong Kong qualification framework, it is launched since 2008, and it is a cross-sectional hierarchy covered academic and vocational qualification. And there are separating the 7 levels, and we are strengthening the industrial leader role and develop the vocational training to enhance the effectively method and specific to develop the SCS specification of competence standard. So we are also involved in the government program, especially quality belongs to testing, inspection, and certification industry in Hong Kong. So we have the different level 1 for and level 2 for certification, level 3 is diploma, level 4 is the associate degree or higher diploma, level 5 to degree, level 6 master, and level 7 a PhD. And we have joined the testing, inspection, certification industry training advisory committee, so we can affect the government policy in this industry, especially for quality training. And in their award scheme, we can launch ANQ, it's an ACA level for quality congress, as one of the activity for the awardee to attend. We are not only working from Hong Kong, we also align with European. So both HKQF and European QF would like to have the scheme for alignment. For quality, we have done many. In these 2-3 years, we would like to introduce more about the innovation methodology in Hong Kong University, undergrad and postgrad student. And then some course in the engineering and science discipline. In CTU, we have the one course in 2 programs is landed professional engineering practice, both in the bachelor degree in system engineering and management, and also bachelor degree in intelligent manufacturing engineering. And I revamped it in 2020. And other course is in PolyU, is a management of innovation and technology under the master degree in science in knowledge and technology management. I revamped in this year. And I teach to add innovation and staff, also the entrepreneurship in the context of both courses. The revamp new syllabus for this course, I added some industrial development, ESG, innovation, advanced technology, and entrepreneur. But especially, I would like to introduce today is 2 lectures about the innovation and technology management and entrepreneur and staff ecosystem. Other maybe include quality, but here I would like to focus on innovation. This is the content of the revamp. Is covering the 5-year student need to know more close to the industry and the society. It include industry in Hong Kong, sustainability, innovation, advanced technology, AI, industrial 4.0 and quality 4.0, entrepreneurship and startup, and ethic management and code of conduct in professional. So after this revamp, I also write a paper in a Hong Kong Institute of Engineering, because this course is accredited by HKIE, is very famous engineering institute in Hong Kong and government recognized. So if we see my paper in here, this link, you can see the whole content I cover here, and survey from the student. And also, I asked the student before and after the lecture, last lecture, do you want to be the entrepreneur or staff? Because I introduced some technology and innovation. At the end, I surveyed the student like which topic, and found that there are all my course separate into 2 oriented. One is industrial oriented, some students more likely here, and other students more likely for technology oriented. So do you see it's back to the my presentation now? Another paper is talking about entrepreneur and startup. So during this one, I'm also introduced the original Chinese original innovation method. It's called extended. So almost every year I teach 100 students and I give the book, the lambda logic of innovation, to teach them how to use this technique to create new product or new solution. And then another course is they need to make it into business model and teaching us how to make it real or become your value product, etc. And it is the application of the extended. It is a more I write it in this year. It's an analysis of epidemic strategy using Chinese original innovation method to enhance the decision quality. So it is the power of this solution, and it's a coverage story in the HKIE journal, and then how it is the decision quality involved moral and information quality, cohesive and decision experience, and using this China original innovation method to model all the facility, and then using different analysis and find their correlation model. At the end, after analysis, we can propose active epidemic policy cycle diagram from how to change from dynamic zero and coexistence with virus. Recently, China changed the policy exactly follow this circle. So that is what I'm talking about, the power of this innovation. Now, and then I would like to introduce the management of innovation and technology under this MSc course. So in the MSc, much more than the bachelor. So my 2 lectures extend to be 6 lectures more in detail to teaching for innovation technology management, more in the innovation tools involve TRIS, extension innovation methodology, and then teaching the innovation culture, ISO standard and innovation method, management system. At the end, I teaching them how to build up the startup business model innovation and teaching them how to pitch the investor to propose. So at the end, the final project presentation, they need to demonstrate. Now, I briefing the course I developed. First, this is a more fundamental background using this management of technology and innovation book. And the second lecture, you can see this diagram. I introduce all the history development of the innovation methodology from brainstorming, biology, trees, design thinking, extended, etc. Compare with the quality development and different industrial revolution. And the TRIS in this course will focus on the TRIS. And the TRIS level 1 to 3, I will more focus on the level 1 content for master student because it is a long period of time to study all the TRIS program. And then I think every people study innovation know Asura is the father of the TRIS. It is evolution of the TRIS. The most important I teaching the student use the if you load one of apps is a QMS and course TRIS. Can if you identify your contradiction between the 13 engineering parameter, you can identify at least 3 or 4 out of the 14 inventive principles. And then you use the inventive principle to create your product or solve your contradiction problem. Some example I shared in the Saudi Arabian conference in 2017 is our Chinese light powder applied TRIS, power transformer over film. And after they have some contradiction and employ the TRIS, they change the design to solve the problem. and reduce half time to exchange the insulin material. Another industry in Hong Kong, Time Gas, also employed the twin to create the twin swim, embodying the 14 invention principles and encourage their staff to do that. And every year they have the quality day, and some their innovative product using the trace method to solve the problem. So I also have to join that. And also my company, I've serviced in the science park before, and I formed the TSC trace team, and then to solve some technical problem for IC testing in the oven. And then we are modeling the oven and using trace the unnecessary parts, and we design the holder. At the end, we are improve the double productivity of the product. And then I also introduced the extension innovation methodology. This book is in Chinese and the more introduction book. And then the more formal is from Professor Yuan Chunyan. She has both Chinese and English. So I learned this theory since I met Professor Choi Wen in 2016. And then I find it is very a powerful innovation method, and extended using formal model to research the extension possibility of things and rules and methodology of innovation to apply all of them to solving contradiction problem. So this is a free level I attended in Guangzhou, mainland China, and then I get the first certificate from Guangzhou and teaching the level 1 mainly to our student. I teaching the student the 4 steps of extension innovation from model, extension, transformation, and selection. I also teaching the student how to model their product, matter elements of product, what is the objective, characteristic, and value, and their function in the affair element, and the component relationship. After they model it, they can change in different. Some application for this extended we combine with the Six Sigma, because when the Six Sigma DMAIC, we have to get, after you analysis how you find the new solution for improvement, we can use the model, extension, transformation, and selection. And then it teaching to the education in the primary education group from Professor Choi Wen. This is the result they do it. In this 3 or 4 minute video to demonstrate the idea of the extended. Everything can extension and change the form, change the color, change the shape, change the value, change the characteristic, and then you can get different product. So it is a demonstrate like this one. Okay, I'm also give the book for student further study. So many, I think it's 17 students. And then we're teaching the quality culture, innovation culture. You can see in the wall have the three key, I identify three key innovation methodology. There's a twist from hardware, aesthetic, maybe from strategy, and America is an innovation culture. So Peter Perry is the innovation keynote speaker. I'm using his book to teach students from your innovation team, identify your role in the creator, collector, developer, and doer. So I asked the students to evaluate from themselves and form the team to do their 5-year project, file project presentation, and then the team culture may be shifted because a different role in different stage, you find the opportunity, connect solution, make it user-friendly, and get to market will have the different role I explain to the student. After that, I will introduce the innovation management system. It's a more difficulty. I use the Habitats book. It's a very good practical guideline. And then I teach mostly likely to talk about opportunity and risk. At the end, I will teach them about the startup business model. Using the business model carriers and introduce the startup cycle, the whole cycle, how to overcome the technology wedge of the dam, and how to overcome the commercialization wedge of that. At the end, the final project presentation, I teaching them using the one-liner, the problem of target group. What is your proposed solution? What is your minimum viable product? Show me your business model. How do you estimate the market, your projection goals, milestone, competitor, and your team member, etc. Because many students, almost 7 students for a team, each student have 1 minute, so 7-minute presentation and 5-minute Q&A. It is the result of the student. I also asked the student rate themselves, the top 3, they think the result is the best. So it is found the top 1 is the group 1, the best medical assistant, and the group 7 is the second, drug B. Okay, at the end, I would like to show some exercise for the student. For extension innovation method, this is one of the team students do that. They have to follow the meta element, fair element, moderation, and relationship. And then using the extension, value extension, function extension, and relation extension. So at the end, they evaluate which one is the best. So their idea 3 is the best, etc. Another student, I asked them to do the business model guarantee. Use the combine searcher and the school together, and they do the 2-in-1 function and do the business model guarantee and analysis their disability, flexibility, and variability. And then I would like to show the best 2 student presentation for their pitching using the 7 minutes. So I just show very fast to do what problem they meet, because you only a 6-minute average consultation time per doctor, but you're waiting too long of time. So they think that the solution is develop the apps. You can consult your doctor through the apps and have the platform. So they do very good, have some market analysis, projection goals, and this is the teammate. and also they have the proposal to improve their position. So this is a really very good example. The last example is the dressing. It is giving you the outfit need to solve worry and fact. You have the database decide, and then you have some business model, market, and goal, and they have do some data analysis for the market goal. So it is also very good exercise. Okay, it's only 13 weeks, one semester. The student can do this work. I think this is added the innovation plus entrepreneurship together. Only maybe 6 course, 6 lecture, half 6 lecture content, and ask them to do the exercise and can get a very good result. Oh, thank you. I finished my presentation. Thank you.